Hey, everybody, welcome back to Weed on Bluff. I'm Davis.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Terry.
And we got Terry in the picture this time. He's going to be joining us live since we don't have any guests. First thing I'd like to do, though, is wish all the dads that are here today and the ones that passed on before us happy Father's Day this weekend. It is Sunday for those of y'all that might have forgotten, but it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. The stepdads, everybody.
Yeah, everybody that's a dad.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Especially those that stepped up. Those that y'all didn't step up, if you happen to be listening, fuck y'all.
Absolutely.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, we're I think we've made mention of the past couple of weeks. We are going to be going down after this week till July 6th. Tony's taking a well-deserved vacation. Terry's taking a well-deserved vacation, and I'm gonna go to work.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, somebody's got to go hang out in the heat anyway. But we will be back July 6th after today. I appreciate y'all listening on these first 15 episodes. This is our 15th episode officially today. Going back to our Facebook days and now being on YouTube. We appreciate all y'all's support. We do hope you'd like and share. Please comment that you're here, say hi, say something. We don't care if it's good or bad, whatever. Just let us know you're here. And if you got any comments, please give them questions. We'd love to have them. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the show. I don't really know where we want to get started tonight. We wish to happy Father's Day. It's dog days of summer, as you can tell. If you're in this area where we're at, it's hotter than hell.
Absolutely.
Welcome to summer. I think it's probably still 100+ degrees heat index outside right now. It's a little warm out here, but we'll get through that. No big deal. I guess the only news I've really got for the NFL, and I'll just start right there, is going to be what's his name? Nico Fitzpatrick. He signed a new 5-year deal, which is actually a new 4-year deal because it still includes this year's contract. With the Steelers, becomes the highest paid safety in the NFL history. According to his agency, and Schefter reported it's worth more than $18.4 million a year. Includes $36 million guaranteed, and right before him, the highest paid in the NFL was Jamal Adams of the Seattle Seahawks. You know where he's going to be, and Fitzpatrick's been all over the field the past few years, even though Pittsburgh hadn't been a really good team. But again, that's about the only NFL news I know of, unless you want to count in more accusers fixing to just kill Sean Watson.
Yeah, I heard that this morning. There's more accusers.
This guy may not make it. He may not have an NFL career before this is all over with.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
Sounds like that's a little loud in the background. What about y'all?
Yeah,
if y'all think it's too loud, y'all let us know. Make a comment on there.
It might be a bit much, but while we'll
get it taken care of.
While we try to get that, so there was a question that was going around that I seen. This is just dating back to the NFL. So they were talking about one of the little small questions is who y'all think the best wide receiver out of which conference, and they have pointed out four: AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, and Cooper Kupp. So out of those four, and they're all coming, some from the four different sides, divisions and stuff. So, well, in the NFC, let me say that. Who y'all think in the NFC out of those four is the best?
I'm gonna have to go with last performance. It's gonna have to be Cooper Kupp if he keep doing what he did.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't know how you can get anybody else. AJ Brown that stay healthy enough.
Exactly.
And what were the other
Mike
two?
Evans has
Mike Evans and Justin Jefferson.
Mike
Evans has caught the most passing touchdowns.
No, yeah, Mike Evans was
2017.
He was no scrub, but I would say he has not been no scrub or a bust. But I just say Cooper Kupp. He just as far as putting in that team effort and helping his team get somewhere.
I'd take any one of the four on my team. Like Jefferson.
I love Justin Jefferson. I think he's tough. He had a great year last year.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, with Kirk Cousins, I mean, he's not the best quarterback in the league by far, but he sure made Justin Jefferson look good.
And if anybody, I don't know how many people we've got watching right now, but if anybody's got an opinion on that, go ahead and throw out your opinion. We'll be glad to share your opinion with the folks that are listening and that do come back and listen. We do appreciate those that do come back and listen after the live show.
Yes.
It's a little complicated to do live shows to get people all in here at the same time. But again, we appreciate everybody that listens and comes back and listens. Yeah, I might stick with my Cooper Kupp pick, but again, I'd take any of them on my team. I bet I know none of them are on the teams I'm gonna be rooting for. I'd love to have some of them in Tennessee. I'm sure y'all feel the same way about having any in the Dallas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
And don't forget about Adams. He just went to the Raiders.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But that's how the AFC.
Yeah, it's AFC. Right. But still, you can't forget about none of those wide receivers that they named. Not one of the four, even if AJ Brown comes back healthy enough.
And we are under 100 days to the NFL season kicks off, so we're getting closer and closer.
Yes.
The closer we get, or the more football, obviously, we'll be doing. Not sure how all that's going to work, but it ought to be a lot of fun. Might be a little too much drinking going on, but we're going to try to get into some college football. We're probably going to stay. I think we mentioned this before. We're going to trying to stay in the top 25, mainly in the SEC. But we will try to include all the
other local teams.
Yeah, other local teams, big games, big teams, big matchups, things like that in college. And then, of course, we'll do, we'll have a big old show in the NFL and show what Tony knows and show what Brian does not.
I don't know about that.
And then, of course, T's big on football, so
sir.
We'll have his opinions, and I'm sure there'll probably be some discussions. We'll use that word.
Absolutely, it's gonna be.
We're gonna have some discussions on football.
You're gonna have some controversy.
It's football. It's football. It's hard to sit around and watch 164 games of baseball. I guess it's 164, somewhere in that area.
162.
I'm just not gonna do it. It's hard to do. Hell, I've been watching more baseball this year than I ever have, and I guess that kind of leads me into the college baseball thing. College baseball field's set. We've got.
Yeah, Friday, 1:00 on ESPN. You got Oklahoma and Texas A&M.
Yeah.
And then 6:00, same channel. You got Texas and Notre Dame, which Notre Dame shocked the shit out of.
Shocked the world. Shocked the world.
Wow.
Just like I did 20 years ago when they beat FSU, Florida State. It should be an interesting matchup. And the way they got there was that, like you mentioned, Notre Dame shocked the world, beating number one Tennessee.
Tennessee just got too cocky.
Yeah. Well, that's what Tennessee does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most Tennessee thing ever.
Right.
That's what they do.
It didn't surprise
corners,
me.
flipping people off.
Right. It didn't surprise me, especially when they lost the first game and just got knocked around.
Yeah. Well, you can see the game leave. You can see as you like to say, their souls leave their body.
Yes.
When Notre Dame came back and took the lead, it was just like Tennessee just gave up.
Yeah.
Stanford advanced by beating UConn in 3 games. Auburn defeats Virginia Tech. Oregon State 3 games. You talked about Oklahoma a minute ago. They defeated Virginia Tech in 2. A&M, which was the first team into the World Series, defeated Louisville in 2. the 64th team that got picked in the whole damn thing, the Ole Miss Rebels, on to Omaha for the first time since 2014, I believe.
Yeah, if Bianco can't get this done, it might be time for a change.
Well, hell, he saved his job by sweeping LSU and then getting to the World Series.
I know.
He
saved his job, but it's time.
Well, if he don't win it, but if they're a hot team, but they got there by sweeping Southern Miss in 2 games. Those are both shutout games, and they ain't thrown a shutout all year.
Right.
They threw 2 in a row.
Right. I mean, it's time. If he's going to do anything with Ole Miss, it's time to do it here.
Hell, Arkansas stepped up and beat North Carolina in 2 games to advance. And then Texas steps up and beats East Carolina in 3 games. So if you break it down, you've got 4 teams out of the SEC West that advanced to the World Series. You could actually, if this was, I don't think it would
Auburn's in the East.
Auburn is in the East. So you got three out of the West, 1 out of the East. But if you broke it down even further, Texas and Oklahoma being the SEC next year.
Right.
So you could, if you're an SEC
that's
person,
6 out of 8.
6 out of 8, you can actually lay claim to, but not literally. You could claim it, but it won't be literal. But
I think that's going to be a disaster.
beating up
Oklahoma
on
and
each other.
Texas coming to the SEC. Some of these bottom feeders, especially football and basketball,
Vanderbilt,
and baseball.
Missouri.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to have to go somewhere else.
I wouldn't give up that SEC. I wouldn't give up that SEC money.
I mean, you're talking about a power conference. Poor South Carolina ain't got a chance.
Missouri, Vandy in football. But I wouldn't leave with the money that they're getting paid.
No, I wouldn't either. But I'm just saying somebody's going to end up having to go, or it's going to be bad. I wouldn't want to come over here and coach South Carolina and shit when you add them 2. I didn't want to in the first place. But now you add those 2 powerhouses.
Yeah.
Historical programs in every sport.
Oh yeah, all the way around.
Right.
All the way around.
Especially the big 3. I mean,
And
football, basketball, and baseball.
they'll probably just end up having to divide this into the north versus the south before it's all said and done.
Right.
Until,
But I get
until
it.
somebody finds out offensive.
I get it. The SEC's trying to pump it up even more. Go for
Might as
it.
well.
I mean, it's going to be real exciting.
Yeah.
Jeff Tyson never be a fan until we get Florida State in there, but eventually they'll probably get the whole.
If I was Florida State, ain't no way I'm coming over here.
No, get exposed.
Shit.
Get
No, not
exposed.
that. I mean, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of it'd be a lot of heavy hitting teams.
Running to the gauntlet of the SEC and playing football. Ooh.
I mean,
Or baseball.
you add those 2. Hell, those 2 could make the 4-game playoff in football at any given year.
Yeah.
And you're going to have 2 out of SEC as it is now.
Yeah.
Most of the damn time.
That's the way it has been. That is
Right.
definitely the way it has
They're definitely going to have to open it up to at least 8.
been. They need to go ahead and move it to 8. I think that's planned for 25 at this point, if memory serves. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but I think that's when the 8 teams is 2025. It's a little too far away. They need to go ahead and change that for next year.
Right.
I mean, there's more teams that deserve shots than are actually getting. Somebody's always getting left out. But in the same token, I guess somebody's always going to feel like they got left out, even if they go to number 9.
Right.
But just to close up on the College World Series real quick. Hadn't watched a lot of college ball all year long, but did take some time this weekend watching the what they call the Super Regionals.
Yeah.
And there were some good games. There were some intriguing games. There were good games. It was fun to watch. Kicked me out of watching NASCAR a little bit on Sunday, which was kind of a boring race at Sonoma, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah, it shows Saturday, 1 o'clock, same times as Friday. You got 1 o'clock, Arkansas and Stanford, and Ole Miss Auburn at 6 on ESPN 2.
So what's going on Saturday? It would override College World Series. Just regular baseball. Basketball game 7 will be Sunday.
Is that Sunday?
Yeah, you got game 6 tomorrow night, and then game 7 be on Father's Day.
Okay. Yeah. I guess.
If there's game 7, our picks were
So what? The College World Series starts Saturday.
Starts Friday.
But he's saying that the World Series will be shown on ESPN too. I'm just trying to figure out
How they're gonna go about airing.
why they're not airing it on ESPN instead of ESPN 2.
3 of the 4 games are on ESPN.
Oh, it's all news.
Excellent. Yes.
There's
There's
your
a
reason.
shot right there
There's your reason.
from the ex-Man Bear Pig fan.
Don't forget the Rebel.
Yeah.
That's where it started with.
Where it should
Hotty
be.
toddy holidays. That's all I have to say about that.
Well, that's not as bad as the Colonials.
Colonials dropped their name today, and I'm still trying to figure out why.
University of George Washington is dropping their mascot, the Colonials.
I don't know who that's offending. I mean, it's got to be the reason they're dropping it. Somebody got offended somehow.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I do not understand that.
if y'all get offended, y'all probably if y'all get offended, y'all ain't watching this show.
Quit watching sports.
Quit watching everything. Just
Leave these folks alone.
Just bury your head in the sand and just leave. Just
Astronauts are going to start hating Astros. Jeez.
It's offensive.
It's offensive.
Somebody's getting
We're
offended about
spacemen.
Yeah.
We're not astronauts. We're spacemen.
Let's see. I guess the only thing we really got going on tonight, besides baseball, which is something we don't ever really talk about, is going to be the hockey matchup. And we've got the Colorado Avalanche going to be playing the two-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning. I've got some stats pulled up on it here somewhere.
Go for it, man. This is new.
Yeah, it is new. Here it is. Let's see. I don't have much on the stats because I really don't know anything about hockey. Don't watch it at all. But it does start tonight. It's gonna be 7 Central. Looks like from what I saw earlier,
Avalanche
is gonna be favored.
Yeah, because they're the champs. They're returning champions.
No, Lightning is returning.
No, Lightning is back.
Did I read that backwards? I think I did read it
Yeah,
backwards.
they're
Yeah.
two-time defending champions. Matter of fact, this will be going for the 3-peat. This will be the first time.
Yep,
since
they're going for
anybody's done
yep, you're right.
or 4-peat since maybe the Canadians way back when. Looks like it's going to start there.
In sport.
Right. And it looks like it's going to start there in Denver at the Ball Arena tonight. New York Islanders won 4 straight championships from 80 to 83. And Tampa Bay's first in the Stanley Cup final in 3 straight seasons since Edmonton Oilers, which I don't even think Edmonton exists anymore, from 83 to 85.
Yeah, but it's supposed to what I'm reading too. It says it's apparently supposed to be a good matchup between the two teams. You got like split decision on what I was looking at. Some predict that that Lightning is going to take it in 6. Some say 7. Some say Avalanche is going to take it in 6 or 7. So I mean,
well, right here, goals per game. You got the Lightning at 3.48. You got the Avalanche at 3.76. Goals against their defense. You got the Lightning at 2.78 and the Avalanche at 2.83.
And they've been playing 2 different goalies.
Wow.
The goalie in there for Tampa Bay has been pretty steady all season long. So that's going to be, and they're supposedly getting back Braden Point.
I mean,
who's been
all
out since
these,
the first round against the Maple Leafs.
all these stats are so close. So
It should be, it may be even interesting to watch.
right.
Hockey's a lot more fun to watch live.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
everybody can agree on that.
yeah, Lightning's plus 130 and Avalanche is minus 150.
It's hot, man. Drink beer, fat. That's what happens. And that's why I've been saying it's hot out here.
Not to mention, yeah, when it's hot out here, it kind of feels like a dungeon.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Ain't no air circulating. I'll turn this damn radio off. We'll turn some air back on. Damn all that. But Point, like I said, Braden Point's coming back. He's the forward. He was the number 1 scorer last year for them in the finals, and he's been out since the first round. Then it looks like, I don't know how to pronounce these names, the goalies for Avalanche, Coomer or Francouz. It's a debate because Cooper went down and Francouz came up, stepped in. He won all 4 games he played, but it looks like Cooper's going to be in the net tonight. And it's going to be offense against defense, just like it and everything. It's going to be Avalanche's offense against Lightning's defense. As you stated a minute ago, just reading those stats off. Be an interesting series for all
Yeah,
those.
it really should be.
What few hockey fans are out there. Again, I don't know if any of them are listening to the show or anybody out there is even a hockey fan. But anyway, something else to look at. So that's about all I've got on that one. We're trying to it's the dog days of summer. We're fixing to be taking off. So we'll see what happens. And that sounded like some air going, ooh, wee.
There we go.
Good job, Terry. Appreciate you.
I will apologize ahead of time. That is a fan that you hear back there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I'll be able to put my glasses back on. It won't fog up on it. Like I said,
Matt said Tony needs to wear white beaters on air.
Who?
Matt Hall.
Oh, hell.
Hell.
What are you doing, Hale?
What's up?
Hell, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I did not mean to miss up your last name.
Where am I seeing you come?
It should be right there. That's the comment you said, right?
Man, Hale, what do you think about the Stanley Cup Finals?
Sure, we know you're a big fan.
You just refresh your screen over there, bro. Just hit the refresh button up there on the side. Where you type in that.
He's got to put his sweaty glasses back on.
There we go.
And then it should pop up for you.
No. But that's okay. As long as you're seeing it, you can relay what they're saying.
Oh, that's because you're on top comment. All right. You see where you got your comment up?
Yeah.
You see above it where it says top comment?
Yep.
All right. Drop down the drop box and hit live chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Me too.
Oh, hockey.
Me too, Hale. I'm not white enough for hockey.
Yeah, I just see that.
If you've been listening,
Like
Tony
I,
made that comment a long time ago.
like I tell Tony and Brian all the time, I used to work actually in the Predators arena, and I think hockey is one of those things. Like, I mean, if you hockey or nothing, it is fun to go see if you're ever in a spot.
Yeah.
Like if you're ever up in Nashville, you can so happen to go up there and catch a little game up there. Because the fans that do love hockey, they are
Rabid.
very
They're rabid.
passionate about their sport.
But that's good.
Yeah. But you'll see a lot of fun stuff, funny stuff go down, fights, all that type of stuff.
Anyway, I guess that's pretty much enough for hockey for me.
Yeah. What about you? You want to touch on the horse race just for the shit of it?
Yeah. Cover the. I mean, we had it last Saturday.
I ain't got nothing.
I mean, you know who didn't do themselves any favors.
Yes, Rich Strike. That was bad. I think that was horrible for them. After the Kentucky Derby with $30,000 marker on a horse, and I mean, they kind of exposed themselves in this race, in my opinion. But you got people out there they'll still want to buy the stuff when he studs. I guarantee you that.
Oh, you know what? One thing I did forget to cover when we was talking about the NFL was them coming back, head coach of the Commanders of the Redskins, Washington Redskins football team, or just call them football team.
You just won't let it go.
No, it's a football team. Damn the Commanders. Jack Del Rio, y'all know, got fined $100,000 for his acting with his freedom of speech, but Rivera came out and said that wasn't due to his using the freedom, his First Amendment rights. It was due to what it caused in the locker room, detrimental to the team.
What?
Which is the same damn thing. You're punishing somebody for telling their own thoughts, and it somebody's feelings in a locker room with all these grown ass men got the feelings hurt
For calling it a dust up.
for calling it the dust.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Which we all agree that was stupid comment to say. It was a hell of a lot more than dust up, but dude's is entitled to his freedom of speech. It's a First Amendment right.
Another thing, why we're still in football, right?
Well, back to it for a second.
Yeah, we're back to football for a second, because this is just on. I was just looking at how do y'all think Jameis Winston is going to do in this season coming up for the Saints?
I want to know who their backup is.
Dang, that gives me your answer right there. They're pretty
Not
much
good.
Yeah, pretty much. Man, I don't know, man. I think I look. Let me say this. I ain't gonna disagree with you, but I am rooting for him to at least have an okay, all right season. I think he's a good football player. That just like battled the injury.
That's a weak division. It's Saints, the Falcons,
And the Buccaneers.
the Panthers, and the Bucks. So
Well, they're 0-2 already,
yeah, because they're
and they ain't even stepped on the field.
who Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Orleans beats them every year. Every time they play, it seems like.
And the stat that they had just said was he's 5-2 in starts before his knee injury. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that it comes out and at least he can at least give him something.
I don't think he's going to eat too many W's.
He's definitely we're definitely not gonna get too many. No. But but actually now like that Brian said it, I'm kind of like with him. I wonder who their backup's gonna be.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's gonna have to be somebody good.
Well, I mean,
I
you
bet we
still
know
got
probably the next time we come back in.
Yeah. I
you
bet
still
we
got what you call it there.
you talking Tyson?
Tyson Hill.
Tyson Hill.
They're moving him full time out,
Yeah.
out to receiver tight end.
Yeah, they're not gonna use him how they've been using him no more.
He's not training the quarterback. He's not camp doing any.
Yeah.
Well, he's not in the potential offense. I see right there.
Ooh.
Well, then maybe we will be back.
He'll be playing quarterback again. Y'all get ready.
They probably said, God dang it, we don't got no choice. I have to put him back here.
All right, now since we said that, here in a few days, we're gonna see.
Yep.
Tyson Hill's probably to start.
There's quarterback competition down in New Orleans.
Right. Get ready. We've been on the prediction path a little bit lately.
Yeah, we have, man. Hell, it's funny. And Tony and I will text the next day because I'll be at work. Of course, not doing necessarily what I'm supposed to be doing, but looking around, seeing different things pop up. And all of a sudden, the shit that we said the night before is popping up. We talked about the Live tournament last weekend, man. That's all it was in the news.
Yep.
Last weekend, and I guess that's pretty easy flow for the talking about the golf tournament. Really don't have anything else on football. We got a big one this week. We covered it last week. We had our specialist on last week. Tyson, listening, we're talking a little bit about you. We're welcome to. But Smiley's 2-0 at the majors. He's 2-0 at the majors. I mean, this week we're going to play.
St. Paul.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Better be
Tony Pollard.
Yeah, they were talking. They're Dallas Cowboys fans, so they were, of course, talking about that earlier.
You already know, man. That's who they need to be starting. I'm telling you.
Yep, I agree.
Hell, you know what? I'll even give him this. You don't even have to get rid of that. Take his ass off from being a starter. I mean, you don't got to get rid of Zeke. Take him from being a starter. Let's run Pollard as our starter, and fucking we use fucking Zeke how we use fucking running back, and we just allow him to come in when Pollard needs a fucking rest.
You sure paid him a lot of money to be a backup.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know that's the only thing is all the goddamn money. But
Well,
shit.
I think last year he made a huge mistake and just by losing the weight he did, man. He got to where he was at by being big, able to hit you, knock you over, running back. And then he lost all that weight last year,
and not only that too, but I just feel like he also kind of playing a little timid every game. It seemed like he wasn't going out there going as hard. I mean, and I understand coming off salt.
He got paid.
Yeah,
Salt.
yeah, and I understand coming off injury, but come on, man.
Salt.
He got paid.
He got paid.
He got his money. He may be done. He may be done.
Yeah.
But again, I think when we probably come back in July, we'll have a little bit more stuff to talk about and start getting into football season a little bit because I guess August we've actually got games, college ball will be starting.
In August, 1st September, college football should be dove season.
Yeah, well,
that's always opening day of college football.
Yep, and that Saturday I know where I'll be that afternoon. I'll only be there that afternoon. Unless the temperature's like this, I'll be out there at all. Well, yeah. I should be sweating, drinking beer, acting like we don't. I'll have my license though. I will be legal.
There it is.
It's always the most important thing to do is be legal. I'm not even gonna throw Vanessa Price's name out or number out there.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, all right. We'll get it one time.
And if you need it, just text the show, email the show, whatever. We'll get to it.
Or go watch one of the past 3 videos of it. I'm pretty sure he shouted it out at least twice.
Yeah. Props to it.
Yeah, especially last week.
That might be 2 weeks ago. I was very tired. That wasn't for me, in case y'all were wondering. But anyway, back to the golf thing. The Live players are coming back to play the U.S. Open this weekend. So, and it looks like, from what I heard yesterday, the Live golfers are going to be paired up together with each other, and the PGA golfers are going to be paired up with each other. They're not going to be putting them in the same group. And
Well, that's fine.
I saw something.
Eventually, if they get far enough, they're gonna have to pair them with it.
Well, right. But the first 2 days, they're not going to pair them up with
Well,
them.
I mean, they ain't no big deal.
I saw a stat earlier while I was watching ESPN. Phil Mickelson's at minus 280 to make the
I
cut.
mean, first 2 days you're playing the scoreboard anyway.
Right. I'm just trying to get there.
Right.
That's all that matters. Got to get there before you can do anything else. Our guys pick, Smiley's pick from last week, in case y'all didn't catch the show, was Patrick McClay.
Patrick
Cantlay. I don't know why I always want to put the MC in front.
McClay.
McClay. Patrick Cantlay.
I bet his odds are huge. Patrick McClay,
Yeah.
probably like 1,000,000 to 1 because he don't play.
I think he's got houses for rent in South Haven and North Lake. But Cantlay, I got my money down a couple days ago. I think I got him at 27 to 1. It looks like they're down on what site I'm looking now at is 22 to 1. So he's coming up the board. Rory Mcilroy is going to be your number one, 10 to 1. JT, Justin Thomas, 12 to 1. Scotty Scheffler, 12 to 1. John Rahm, 12 to 1. You got Ken Smith, 14 to 1, who's won a major. Jordan Spieth's coming in at 20 to 1. Colin Morikawa is coming in at 22 to 1. Matthew Fitzpatrick, 22 to 1. And then again, Cantlay, Schauffele, Zalatoris are all 22 to 1 to round up those top 10. So do what y'all want to. Again, we had this conversation last week. If y'all really want to hear about some golf, go back to last week's conversation, go to the beginning of part 2, and you can hear about all the golf talk we want to talk about. And that's all I really got about the U.S. Open and golf. So I'm done with it. Got anything else you want to add on that?
Nope.
I know Terry does.
Sounds good to
No,
me.
you got me there too.
All right. Looks like we're about 30 minutes into this session.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to talk about next? You want to take a little quick break? And
I guess let's take a quick break and
yeah, I'm about 3 beers deep.
We-
I hadn't started yet.
we can
So.
come back into a little bit of this horse race. Not much. I want to see what the payouts were.
Anyway, like I said, we're going to take a little quick short break. It's probably not going to be a real long show tonight against the Dog Days Summit. We do appreciate everybody that's in here now. Love to have your comments, questions, anything else that you might want to put in there. And I'll tell you about the giveaway we did last week here shortly. See y'all in about 5. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. And we are back. Y'all, welcome back to We Don't Bluff. It's all up here. Y'all, I don't need to give you another rundown. Like Tony said when we went into break, we're going to talk a little bit about horse racing. I guess there's a little bit to talk about basketball too. We're in finals.
Yeah.
So we'll roll into that next, and then we'll figure out what else is going on. Winner of the race last week in Belmont Stakes, which I think was a 1.5-mile track, if memory serves correctly.
Yes, 1.5 miles.
Was the favorite. It was Mo Dongle. He ended up winning that one, but like we were saying before we went into the break or sometime during the first session, dude cost himself a bunch of money running Rich Strike. But hell, he won him a bunch of money with $30,000 investment. So who am I to talk about anything about horse racing?
Right. What's the guy's name? Who owned the horses?
Woo, man, don't you know better than that. Next season.
Well, anyway, he finished first and second.
Yeah. The winner of Mo Dongle.
Yeah, Madongo and Nest.
Yep.
Coming second. So he received $800,000 for first place. Second place walked away with $280,000.
Plus whatever they bet. He bet on both of them to win, both of them to play.
Oh, yeah,
show.
absolutely.
Exact box. Every which way you could. There's no telling how much. There's like 50 of them there. No telling how much.
And it was like the Preakness, it wasn't a good day to really go bet. Let's be bet heavy. $1 trifecta returned $21.70.
That's ugly.
Exact numbers? I wonder what 1, 2.
Belmont exact dollar exact paid $7.50.
You got to pick the 1 and 2 horse exactly. So basically, it's $2 bet everywhere you go. You won $14 on an active pick. Yeah, that's no fun.
No.
And the guy that owns Mo Dongle and Nest, the only 4 races now, the 4 races that he won, Mo Dongle's won, they've all been in New York, and that dude's from New York.
Yeah.
So he had won a race outside of New York since he's been running races.
Right.
So help me understand this, because I don't pay attention to anything to horse racing. Why in the fuck? Excuse me. Why in the world are the why is the payout so low? Why is
He was the favorite.
Because you had the favorite and you had an 8-1.
So basically, you got probably to the top. Well, you had to have the favorite, and Ness was probably one of the next top 3 favorites.
Gotcha.
The odds just like
This is not because it's pretty much a given on.
Yeah, 10-cent superfecta. The 3, 6, 1, and 2 came in and paid $2.60.
And on a 10-cent on that one, 10 cents usually pays like at the Kentucky Derby. It paid something.
No, yeah, it was
14 million or something like that.
No, that was the
It wasn't Derby.
freaking
Preakness.
that was a trifecta.
Oh,
$2 trifecta paid.
Oh, for the because I remember we were talking
Big
about the
time.
Derby odds.
Yeah,
They were crazy.
It was a last minute horse got in there, Rich Strike, and
Well, he
80
went
to
off
1
at
and
like
80 to
80
1. That's
to 1.
80 to 1 odds.
So, yeah.
Right,
That pays
Right.
huge.
right.
That pays huge.
Big time.
Damn.
So yeah, we're done with that for
Next year.
horse jockeys in the U.S. range from this is salaries $10,049 to $271,427, with a median salary of $48,880. The middle 57% of horse jockeys make between 48, almost 49,000 to 123,000 a year, I guess. With the top 86% making $271,420.
What was that
The
percentage?
top 86%.
Oh,
the better guys.
well, I mean, that's only leaving 14% that they're making less than that. That's not bad living.
Right.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken,
Besides sticking your finger down your throat trying to make weight every time. That's why their teeth rot out.
and if I'm not mistaken, I think the jockeys get 10% if they win.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Better bump them up a
That's
little bit.
not a bad living.
No, and next year we've got a guy that we know, Tony knows real well. It's gonna be, I think, investing in one or buying one or doing something. But he knows a lot about horse racing. We're gonna try to get him over here next year. But we'll wait till next year before we make any announcements on that.
Right. Yeah, he wanted to come talk to us a couple of times, but work and everything. Hard.
Yeah.
Maybe by then we'll have at least a Zoom call or something.
Maybe hopefully by the time next season goes, we'll have a bunch of you people watching us out there, and you'll be liking and sharing and distributing our shit.
There you go. That's the first step.
That's what we mainly need. Hell, we'll talk to y'all every day if you want to. If y'all listen every day, and hell, we'll even shorten shows down to make them an hour show to listen every day. As long as we getting paid, not somebody. As long as we getting paid.
Sure.
But anyway, we got a basketball game going on tomorrow. Series what now? 3-2.
3-2.
Moving
Warriors.
back to Boston.
Sure. So this could be it. This game 6 could be it.
Debo was hollering at me earlier today. He's saying take Boston -4. The over 210. I think he picked the final score as he actually picked final score 210 to 204. I mean, 110 to 104. So
That's close to what they've been scoring.
Yeah, no, I mean both of the teams.
I'm gonna throw out his pick since he's ballsy enough to throw out an exact score. I'm gonna be ballsy enough to throw it out there for you. Yeah. If you know Debo, you know Debo. If you don't know him, you won't know him.
Well, it ain't like we ain't wrong all the damn.
Yeah.
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 Maybe he'll be right.
Yeah. Hell, I screwed up and bragged about hitting a couple parlays a few weeks ago. Could have kept that shit to myself.
Man, the only thing about this game 6, man, I'm just I understand everybody, how it's looking, the odds, people want to go with Boston. Just to be real, I'm scared as hell to bet against the Warriors, specifically Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Hey, that don't mean anything. What I was saying this the other day, and I told you this actually we were in the kitchen. I said, I think I have a feeling that if it goes how it's going to go these next 2 games, is that Curry's not going to do so great in his previous game. Like I said, he wasn't going to do a bunch of anything because they were also talking about before the game 2. They were talking about how his knee or leg or ankle or something like that. Injury. And then so I said that they won that last one. He showed up.
Take it like this game.
Take it like this game. And see, and that's why I say I'm scared to really. I mean, you're talking about game 6, and and they're coming off of. So it's not a big momentum win, but it's still a win. And you're talking about Curry. One game from winning another title, and you're talking about. And if I'm Stephen Curry, I didn't had to break a sweat. I had a cold game. They're talking about my game cold. Look, I'm cocky. I know I'm the best shooter in the league. Guess what I can come out and do, and what I've shown I can come out and do, and that is beat elite teams at home when it counts.
Yeah, he's tasting blood.
And show out.
He's tasting blood like a damn shark.
So it's like, man, I get like Debo's bet. Man, look, I'm not even taking nothing from Boston. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely sounds even great if it was any other team. But whew.
Are you going to be? Are you going to go down in history as the best shooter to ever play the game? Come out like
yeah,
which I think he's pretty much got.
He's going to hit more threes than anybody ever.
Yeah. But still, I think he's the best shooter. He definitely, there were people talking earlier this year that Duff didn't have an MVP on behind his name.
For he don't have. Yeah.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. These people are professionals.
Just think about it. If they go on, my bad. Just think about it. If they go on, they win this one. That means, and he'll definitely get MVP.
Oh yeah.
That means another championship and MVP. oh man, he'll shut everybody up. And I think, that's why I think, man, it's a hard one to just go against them. I mean, but look, I do have faith in Boston. Boston can do it too. They're not a bad team at all.
Not at all.
Little humor on that part. Did you see where the Klay Thompson lookalike came
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, they got some shots off.
Got past
Yeah.
5 layers of
Yeah.
security, shot a few balls.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I think the Brooklyn Nets the general manager called him to ask if he wanted to come to Brooklyn.
We'll let you sit on the bench, and scare everybody, or come out at least and get some warm-up shots.
That's crazy as hell. But hey, he got banned for life. But shit, I don't care. I got a story going down for me.
Yeah, right.
I was at Game 5, and I made it to the court looking like Klay Thompson. I was at Game 5, got past 5 layers of security, got on the court, shot a few balls
in
warm up.
And just imagine how many people have probably seen that, you know what I'm saying, and caught that. I mean, it wouldn't be wild, far-fetched if like one of these insurance companies, one of these commercial people that do like hire them just for that. Right. Like, because everybody knows them. It's like fresh.
I'm not Klay Thompson, but I endorse Allstate, Progressive, whichever one.
Think about the signatures he signed.
Hey, dude, come in.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you happen to get this, come on out. Hell, I'll figure out a way to fly you out here. We'll bring you on. You come on the show and talk all you want, and we'll just make it clear that you're not Klay Thompson.
Not Klay Thompson.
Yeah. This is
not
Klay.
That ought to be your new hashtag.
Stunt double.
Not Klay Thompson.
Right there.
It may have been able to use you past couple of years. But it's going to be an intriguing series. I don't know. Game 7.
I think it's a possibility.
I wouldn't mind watching.
Hey, let me tell you this. It goes down to a Game 7 is definitely getting lit up in Golden State at the Warriors Stadium. What is that? Oracle or what stadium is that?
Yeah, that's right.
Oracle Arena.
Now,
it's gonna get
he got caught at Golden State, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he can dress up like a chick and go to.
Yeah, he could.
That's totally acceptable.
He could.
Yeah, it's not like they ID when you're coming through.
No.
I don't identify as Klay Thompson anymore.
Yeah,
man, that chick looks like Klay Thompson.
I identify as Karen Thompson. And it's California, so what the fuck are you really going to say?
Right.
I don't identify as Klay anymore. I identify as Karen.
Yeah.
Bye.
No, that's my sister. That's my brother that was here.
That's my twin brother.
We all look like Klay Thompson.
The next one's gonna be my cousin.
All I got to do is shave, and they'll never know what he looked like. Banned for life.
Yeah, how they ban you?
Hey, how they stop you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's easy to ban you, but how in the fuck they gonna stop you? All them goddamn people, all them people coming in that that dang arena, man. Come on, they're not going. Like you said, they're not IDing nothing. They're not.
And he don't have, I guess they got his name, but he don't have to buy tickets under his name.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Get somebody else to get them for you.
He can get nosebleeds and they're never seen again.
And then let me tell you this. This is post-corona. Everybody's going to be able to get away with wearing a mask for at least the next 2 years if they want to inside somewhere.
It's not post-corona. It's just ask Fauci.
Yep. Fauci's got the Rona.
Fauci, yes. Smartest man on the planet.
I had
4
4
shots,
vaccines and 2
booster
boosters,
shots.
and I still got it.
I caught the cold.
Good. I'm glad you did. Now, like I heard today, how in the hell's Biden not got that shit? He's the only one in the White House that hasn't got it.
Whatever the heck they shooting them up with.
Because you can't, it stays away from Biden. Like when you go to a restaurant, back when they would let you in there. You didn't get it until once you sat down at the table, you could take your mask off because you no longer got it. It was only up here. So
Biden's so dumb, he
off.
wouldn't know if he had it or not.
And they wouldn't be. I don't know if they'd be able to tell if he had it or not. Sir, something sounds wrong with you. Yeah, I'm breathing.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
I'm an idiot.
I've got inflation going through the roof. Rates just went up another 3/4 point today.
Yeah.
Hope everybody enjoyed that little round of $600 checks y'all got.
I said
Hope
it.
it was
I
worth it.
said it when they sent them out.
Ain't
We're
shit
gonna
free,
pay
man.
for that shit tenfold.
Tenfold
Here it
my
comes.
ass.
It's twice that.
Man, I thought, man,
They just don't give you free money.
I've been working my ass off for years trying to get to middle class. Almost got there, and then fucking Biden gets done. I ain't nowhere near middle class no more. No, I can barely filled up the tank the other day, $138. And had 78 miles to go to empty.
Gas guzzler.
Let's go,
It-
Brandon.
that is, man. It's a gas guzzler, yeah, but it didn't used to bother me at
No,
all.
no, yeah. I know.
$60, okay. $60, it gets me 450
Yeah,
miles.
the week I had to use your car when you were out of town here, I filled it up once and it didn't take me nearly nowhere near $100.
Yeah, and today Ford had a recall
All their
on
Mustangs.
those Mustangs, the
EVs.
electric Mustangs.
Yeah.
Which one's the SUVs or
No,
the
no,
the Mustang.
The electric Mustangs that
Okay.
look like Mustangs.
No, well, you know they just came out
They
with
look
some
like
SUV
shit.
ones.
Yeah.
They just came out with some SUV ones. That's why I asked that.
Yeah.
They look like shit. The Mustang kind of looks like a damn SUV crossover thing.
And the government also halted all any monies going to the EV progress as of yet. We're not giving you any free money for the electric vehicles because the gas companies are making more money than they've ever made in their existence. Gas actually hit over $10 a gallon today in California. I'll have fun out there.
Yeah,
I
that's
I told
gonna
y'all
be
we
a blast.
walk
You
in.
better get you some roller skates, skateboard, donkey.
I'm glad everything that we have planned is definitely in the vicinity. Swear to God.
There you go.
It needs to be.
Furthest thing I think that we're doing is the casino, and luckily there is a hotel there.
Right. Yeah, Joe Biden, you suck. Your administration sucks. What y'all tried to do this country, what y'all are trying to do, looks like you're accomplishing whatever it is. You're steadily going on.
They're trying to send us into mass panic.
I'm sure it's working for some people.
Yeah, for some people.
That's why you got to keep your Second Amendment rights right there. First two are some of the most important ones. Freedom of speech, and
Absolutely.
freedom to protect yourself, and keep the government becoming tyrannical. I mean, that's what it's there for.
Yeah, I know y'all might not like this, but I try not to pay too much attention at all to politics.
Hey.
Like never have. I just look, I don't not pay attention to news or what's going on. I normally pretty much know a little bit of that much, but I try not to get too much.
It's probably a lot healthier for you, and you're young, so you don't care.
I mean, I care, but it's
you
like
do need to keep a little bit of an eye on
no,
it
yeah,
with
that's what I'm
stuff.
saying. I keep a little eye on stuff.
I mean-
I care, but it's just some of it right now is just a little too.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a little too ridiculous for me.
And I know there's people out there that don't watch or give a shit about it, but then you're seeing these gas prices, meat prices, egg prices,
Yeah.
milk,
Oh yeah,
milk,
puppy pads,
Yeah.
puppy
I mean,
pads.
just
Everything.
everything you buy that you need to live on. I mean, everything's up.
Oh, and just so you know,
If it's even available.
well, they're going to start dangling shit next month on you. If you need to buy furniture, outdoor furniture, TVs, anything like that, clothes, whatever, hang tight if you can. Wait till next month. It's going to be coming in, and it's coming in cheap because it's last year's models that are just getting here, and they've ordered way too much of it. And the stores like Target,
No, yeah.
Walmart, all those places, you're going to be able to buy shit that's normally, say, $100, $30. I've already heard outdoor furniture sets that go for $900 going to be like $150. New sofas that are going for $3,000 going to be like $1,000, $800, something stupid. TVs going to be cheaper still. Your big screens, which they've gone down. God, how much have they gone down over the prices since they started first coming out? I mean, we're up to now what 4K?
No, yeah, I see
maybe
people
5K,
coming up out of my
shit,
job every day with TVs. Ridiculous, like multiple people with multiple TVs every day.
Careful who you ask about them.
Hey, look, man, I'm out my business. I keep my nose down.
Anyway, we hadn't done yet. Now that you're out of beer.
Oh God,
yeah.
We've not done the Wheel of Doom.
he is look. He loves this Wheel of Doom, Tony. I love it though. I love it. He loves it. I love it.
Peter.
Yeah.
Nothing is up on there. Hell,
Spin the damn wheel.
it's a slow night. I might even shotgun.
Oh hell, I got a shotgun one because I only got another cowboy, and I'm damn sure ain't killing that.
That was shitty. Wasn't much better.
What? Just in case, because look, y'all can't see it because it's on green screen.
That goes through the green screen.
It's black for a reason because we don't like it. Hold on, that's not.
Here's Bud Light right here. I think. Yeah. Let me take my.
Damn, that was live. I don't know. That was a bad one right there.
No sense putting a hug. Should we just get her
my
mic?
hand to get cold.
Should we just get a mic and shotgun?
No, I'm about to shotgun mine. I'll be damned if I.
I don't even think last game.
It costs more than it. No, it didn't. And the sound effects. Yep, Terry's over there. I hope he's on camera. Maybe. He man shotgun. Shotgun's a little easier than it, but
I'm just cold now.
That's why you gotta get the.
I need a phone.
When you shotgun them, when they cold like that, you gotta get a big hole in there.
Since we're talking about huggies, did have 2 winners last week. Weren't here Sunday, but they did get their.
Yes, they did.
Shout out to Quentin, Amy. You got your huggies. Amy, if Quentin didn't bring it home to you, please let me know. I did send it. He did pick it up. So
Used huggies.
The used
All
huggies.
right.
So remember,
Excellent.
we don't bluff here. We don't
Yeah,
bluff.
we don't lie.
We don't bluff.
That's
Anybody
it,
wants to win a used huggy?
You want to win a used huggy? When the opportunity approaches you.
While we're killing this beer, what question should we have to win a used huggy today?
I got a stat. Actually, this is gonna be tough. I mean, you can Google it. It ain't, if you can answer. With the Braves' 13-game winning streak going on,
Hey, top shot.
it is the longest winning streak by World Series champions since 1954.
Okay.
Who won
Who won
World
it?
Series in 1953?
Just because you asking me, I'm gonna go with the Milwaukee Braves. No.
Well, that's the question.
Okay, there's the question.
There's the
3
question.
live huggy out to whoever can answer that question.
Whoever
it's
can answer.
not. And try not. Give me that. Never mind. I was gonna say try not to Google. Ain't nobody out there gonna know who the hell that is.
Everybody's gonna Google. It's all about who can Google and answer the quickest.
Yep.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, it is. But you got your time.
And look, if nobody
Anybody's watching, but us three.
if nobody don't answer by the end of this live, look, we'll still do a poll. I'll do a poll and I'll put it on our Facebook. Well, no, I'm on from the account, so 2 of them is y'all 2.
Okay, we got one guy.
Yeah, we got
That
one.
must have been Matt. Appreciate you, Matt.
Yeah.
But we also got like 3 that's been coming in and out, or 2 that's been coming in and out.
Well, if you see somebody come back in,
We'll ask the question again. If not, we'll hold a poll.
You know, I'll tell you, and nobody will steal win.
Yeah, because nobody knows the
The
question.
Yankees.
The
That
Yankees.
should have been the second obvious guess.
That should have been the most obvious guess.
Well, I figured because of the way you prefaced it with the Braves, and you're a Braves fan, maybe he's trying to trick me. Yankees is what I was thinking, but have you Milwaukee Braves? Because it's a Braves thing. All right. Well, I finally.
Yankees. Who won in 54?
I'd probably be Yankees again.
I thought so too, but it was actually New York Giants.
George Giants. Southern New York. Is that the Mets thing? And is that the
That's the
San
Giants.
Francisco Giants?
That's the Giants.
How the Mets? You know how the Mets got another team? Or?
The Mets came in, I believe, after the Giants and the Dodgers left.
The Dodgers were in.
Yeah, there was Brooklyn.
Oh, that's right. Duh.
Duh. Yankee.
Man, sometimes I just got done killing my beard. You?
Man, y'all still ain't did that.
We didn't shotgun.
Oh,
I shut up, man. You done lost twice this weekend. Like, before I go to Cali, ain't gonna do shit.
That's messed up.
That's what I said too.
Hey, it wasn't me that told him he couldn't do it. He's the one that said, "Oh, I'm not drinking for a week. Yeah, I'm gonna be good. Doing my exercise." Okay, bet. I think that lasted for what, a day?
Dang.
A day.
No.
And then I let you double down once you admit you said, "Oh, you're $5 in there." Okay, you want to double down? Okay. All right. That was what, Monday night?
Last night.
Okay, so you doubled down. No, it was Monday night.
No, yeah, you're right.
It was Monday night, so you doubled down. I knew we were doing a show on Tuesday. Hey, you're not gonna be out there drinking. That was just easy money. Wish you had some real money. We'd have bet $100.
Man, we could have bet $100, but I didn't have that much faith in myself.
The wheel said kill a beer and not get on Terry's thing.
Yeah, man, I'm
He
telling
got
you.
beer.
He's still over there drinking on his, man.
No, I'm not. I would have killed mine.
That thing's probably warm by now.
Dude, this is the beer that was the beer I killed. This is the beer I had.
Yeah, I like how he set it up since I finished.
Yeah.
Hey, we all three opened one. Jerry shotgun one, and there's no
kidding.
issue about that one. Anyway, we're talking about beer now. Well, I guess hell, we're just talking amongst
Well,
ourselves.
hell,
Right.
we don't Bluff. They'll catch this on the regular, and it was just like, hey, they just watched three guys have a conversation about sports and about other random
That's
shit.
right.
That's
Yeah,
what it's
man,
supposed to be about, anyways.
We're going to Florida Sunday,
Something different.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go buy a damn funnel
Oh,
like
thank you.
it's 1997.
All right. I'm gonna make a $5 bet with you. It doesn't make it back.
No. No bet.
I'll throw in on that bet too.
No bet. No bet. No
Can I
bet.
get a side bet?
That's something that's gonna last for like 2
days.
days. It's gonna last for maybe 2 days, and it's going in trash.
I'm gonna give it a day.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be lost
The
somewhere.
only way
4 hours.
the only way you use a funnel every day is if you buy like 7 of them. You might as well buy 7, so on Sunday you bring one back.
No,
Wait, man, I'm envious of everybody here. I was hoping to be somewhere else, but congratulations on vacations. I know Tony, with all the shit you do with coaching, raising the family, trying to keep Pam happy. Love you, Pam. That's where God everything you do is well-deserved vacation. You work your ass off. You're working your ass off. And God knows, putting up my damn daughter. Not fucking easy. I can barely do it.
Dude, I look. I'm going on a vacation, but I ain't escaping it.
it's still there. It's just in a different zip code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, you're gonna be the one responsible for making sure Jordan don't fight, and Lauren had make sure to have a graduation trip.
No, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure none of that goes down.
Your plate's way more full.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time.
I got what they call. I got one of those Wagyu steaks on my plate.
Oh,
Big
hell
one.
yeah. Ain't no damn tomahawk.
Yeah. Speaking of that, hey man, I've been seeing a lot of videos and stuff. If anybody out there, y'all see this video, if y'all know, get look up on them or something. I love to try one. Things be looking good. The Wagyu steaks.
You want $100? I mean, you find $100 steak. I mean, they're not hard to find.
Yeah, you can find them.
No.
We could buy one tomorrow.
You missed it. I said somebody got the hook
Oh. Oh, my bad. You're right. I wasn't bad.
Ain't much hook up on that. Ain't no doubt.
Shoot. Man.
But the thing is, you can't mess it up.
You know why it's called Wagyu steak?
No. What's it?
You know where it's from?
No, I do not.
China.
Yeah,
Man.
Mexican Wagyu cows literally get massaged every single day of their life. You know what? Not a bad gig. But if you're going to massage me the entire time I'm alive and then just put a bullet in my head and I'm done, or you get it between the eyes,
I thought
and I don't feel anything.
I thought you was talking about you want to massage a cow.
No, that's what makes it the Wagyu.
Look, the only thing you gotta do is
I
rub
think
his
you be-
stomach.
I think you'd be good at that, rub his cow's ass,
Hey, don't wanna rub a cow,
hold
all I
his tail
gotta
up.
All I gotta do is rub his stomach. Lay down and rub his stomach. Just rubbing one all the time.
But I didn't know that's why.
What you gonna eat out of his
So
stomach?
so Dang, I wonder. Look, this is
Prove me wrong.
This is another question. I wonder how many hands is on
Look
that
at that.
one cow.
Read it up.
I can't. No. Ragu beef is this kind of steak. You're absolutely correct. Brett
Yes, you
Dickerson,
are.
Tony's son.
My boy.
So we know who the third listener
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Well, actually, and then there's one more.
Thank
Now
you,
we're up
Brett.
we're up to
Appreciate
4
it.
now. So it's him and one more.
Well, Brett's been trying to get on the show anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he wants to come on here. We'll do something with him soon.
we'll turn the
We'll
first
figure
part.
it out.
Well, yeah,
We'll
yeah. I
get on
think.
segment 1 and then go.
Yeah, after the first break. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mama got to come get you.
We'll clear all the beers
What
off
we
the
do
table.
like Brett, you're becoming a hell of a ball player. It's just watching what you're doing. Get down, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Somehow he knows what he's doing.
Well, he knows good state.
He does know good stuff.
Yeah.
So I think you make
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
but I thought it was wild. Again, I'm gonna go back. It bothers me every day since the day I was born, and I lived 5 years. My eyes, and I don't even know I'm dead.
So
It's not a bad
yeah,
life.
so it's not no. It's see, look, I'm thinking it's like some
I don't
type of
know, I-
special
yeah,
cow
honestly,
or
don't know.
something. It's like
No. Hell,
it's just a
yeah.
regular cow.
Very pampered.
Yeah.
It's a pepper cow. It's crazy to me.
They wear the sleep mask. All that shit.
Apparently,
Get their hooves painted.
Yeah. And they probably
They-
eat
they
like
pay-
fucking
they pay-
breakfast, lunch, and
somebody's
dinner.
job is to massage a cow.
Yeah.
It's Japan. It doesn't freak me out.
Yeah, they probably eat good
It's either
too.
that or the army. Sign me up.
See, I would want to go get like a slice of that from like a meat shop or something. I wouldn't trust like no Kroger
Kroger ain't gonna handle language.
or no fucking.
It might say it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Don't
saying.
believe
That's what I'm
it.
saying.
And when you see advertisement for the Wagyu burgers, unbelievable.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
That might be the ounce of fat out of one.
Yeah.
Goes into 14,000 hamburgers.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that at all.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Arby's.
Yeah. I was about to
I
say.
saw that
Yeah.
shit. That's like that brisket sandwich.
Oh, my
That
God.
sandwich can't be no good.
Smoked for 18 hours.
Let me tell you
Arby's
this.
ain't open 18 hours. Man, what you lying to?
I've had it. I've had it
Ain't
on
nobody
a
staying up
couple
for
occasions. I've had it on a couple occasions. It's not just like a completely terrible sandwich, but I mean, let me tell you this: if you are on lunch break and you wanted some damn barbecue or some little brisket or something, but you didn't, it wasn't no like good spot like that around. You pull up over there and get one. I mean, it depending on what area you're in and what you might be disappointed, but like if they you know what I'm saying, if you get somewhere that cares about it, you'll be all right. I mean, it's not really just terrible. It's not just terrible.
And for the younger folks, which I guess listening, don't eat pork. Like it is
No,
inside.
heck no.
It'll make you sick. I
Heck
don't know
no.
what it is, but pork, man, most everybody I know makes it.
Yeah, and
Pork
it
in
sits
this
on you. It sits on you, man. It's real heavy on
I
you.
know you dream. You
Well,
dream
yeah.
a lot.
Well, we barbecue.
Your
for
blood
pork
pressure
too,
gets up anytime you eat pork.
Mm-hmm. And it's not good. It's also not good to eat any type of pork, you know what I'm saying, after a certain time of night. It'll keep you up at night, fuck up your sleep pattern,
your
all
damn
type of
blood
shit.
pressure's
Hell
through
yeah,
the
it's
roof.
through the fucking roof. I've done that a couple different times. That's why last night when I cooked breakfast food and I made all that damn sausage, I made sure I cooked and everybody ate before 9 o'clock. That's right.
You know, but I have to look back.
Uh-huh.
Look at Matt Hill's post. And says, don't get on there.
No, that was about
I
hockey.
know what it was. I know what it's
About
about, but you know, just because it's there. All right. Maybe there's more listeners. Okay, man, there's these motherfuckers who are saying their shows for white people. Ah.
And then I look like who is it? Uncle Ruckus off of fucking Boondocks back then. Hey, how the fuck is it only just for white people? Look at this big black ass sitting over there. Like, what the fuck? No, yes, it's not only for white people. This is for all people.
For
For
everybody.
everybody.
For everybody.
Unless you think children should be able We don't want you on here.
Okay, okay. So since we're on that topic, have y'all been seeing? I think it mayor or governor of Texas or Florida, one of them have been going real hard because they've been bringing the kids into the drag contest stuff.
Yeah, that was actually in.
Is it? No, I thought it was a southern state. I swear it's like Florida or Texas.
I think it was Texas.
Oh, yeah, it might be Texas is what I see there. He's kind of younger. I'll look it up because I've been seeing a lot
Did you see that
about it.
video? I mean, it's
That they
like
had
a
that
total
little boy
drag
in there.
show
Yeah,
and had kids
and
walking the aisle with them. I mean,
and
come on. And drag's not a sexuality. It's a damn show.
yeah, and
It's just being fair.
well, the only thing I didn't agree with it was the one little clip that I seen.
For
You know what I'm
lack of a
saying?
better
The
term.
little boy, he didn't even look like he wanted to do it. And they're like, come on out here. And he's just like, and I'm like, yeah, he looks like I mean, he's only out here because somebody's making him. I mean, the music's playing, people are cheering around him. But that is kind of, to me, it seems like it's coaching.
Hey, and this may
Yes,
be
absolutely.
this may be a news flash for a lot of people out there, but the only reason you have kids that you can allow that to happen is because a man and a woman fucked. It wasn't two women and it wasn't two dudes. It was a man and woman. That's how y'all had children. That's why you raise them to be children. Allow them to be children. Allow them to have their fantasies. Allow them to dream. Allow them to know they can do whatever they want to do. But changing your sex, man, go milk you a bull and see how that works out for you. Y'all motherfuckers are fucked up in the head. Wayne Wade, hashtag that motherfucker.
You know, hey, for me, how I feel is, hey, you get grown, you want to do, or you get a certain age, you want to do whatever you want to do. Hey, that is on you, but leave the kids out of it.
Yes, leave
Like,
the kids
Jesus
alone.
Christ, because that's creepy.
Leave them kids alone.
Yeah.
Floyd said it best.
Right.
I mean, on each footing.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, see, why are people going trying to kill all the kids in school? You know, down in Alabama the other day, somebody was trying to break in the school.
Yeah, they got his ass.
Resource officer, they had cameras, they found him, figured out who he was. Resource officer came over, boom, done. And just yesterday, going into a summer camp, caught somebody else trying to go in there. What the hell? Why are they going after kids, man?
Leave them kids alone.
No, yeah. I mean, it is ridiculous.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, man. They're trying to get a hold of guns. Government's putting something. I mean, again, we talked about it last week. Where somebody's money with all this money.
Right.
It ain't just watching the internet. You watch the internet all you want to, but you ain't coming up with $3,000 off that fucking internet. And if you can shut my Facebook,
I hate to say it. I've been. It is manufactured. My opinion.
Yeah.
And it's been proven.
There's a lot the government does. We have no clue about, never know about.
Right.
Yeah, I look forward to the day that the kids supposedly out and so redacted. I don't really know.
Government got him.
Guy, he took his ass out.
Absolutely.
He won't shut down the Federal Reserve. Government ain't having that shit.
MLK's on the
Same thing, man. Hell,
same damn boat. They got him the same way. AFK. That's something crazy. But
yeah.
two people tried to do good things
And they're
through the Democratic Party.
And by the way, the United States is not a democracy. It's a
Constitutional republic.
thank you. So those of y'all confused, it's not a democracy. You vote. Anyway, yeah, we're both considered conspiracy theorists, I'm sure, until we're right. I don't care. I'm gonna show it. And if I gave a show what people thought about
I've
me,
been called worse. Ain't no doubt I've been called worse.
I've been called worse by my kids.
Yeah, ain't that amazing how this shit happens at home?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Anyway, hell,
Just kidding.
I don't even know. I'm sure I'll go back and figure out how we ended this far off the track, but
Who knows?
Yeah, it don't matter. We just made up like at least 20 minutes of showtime. I'm glad.
We just talking.
Yeah.
Because look, we are definitely in the dog
Well,
days.
this is how this whole show. For those of y'all who don't know, this is how this show came about. Actually, is Tony and I like to hang out and drink beer. In case you couldn't tell, Tony works a lot harder than I do outside. I do different things for a living. Automobile industry, which tells you what I do. If you need a car, call me or get in touch with me. But this is what we did. This is what we did all the time. Was just drink, talk about shit. We might get contention about stuff like what's going on in the government. And we've been doing this for years. So we're sitting out in this garage one night, just drink beer. And I'm like, yeah, this is the dumbest thing. We do this all the time. I think it'd actually be fun to do this, sit in front of the thing, and let's just see if it works.
Right.
And, you know, again, we appreciate those of y'all that are listening to us. Thank you very much. We hope you like, subscribe, share, spread the word. But, hell, if we're doing it and we're having fun doing it, we might as well have fun doing it in front of the camera.
That's right.
And also, this is another thing I like to point out too is like, it's one of those things like, you know, I know y'all have, but I've even like came to love doing this show every week. I don't give a damn about the viewers and when they're going to view or whatever. It's one thing that I've seen.
He's not saying we don't care about the
viewers. No, yeah, I'm not saying that we don't care about the viewers, but I'm saying like I don't care about
Just
how many that we have when we're live or not, as long as we come out here, and I like the fact that we come out here with the same energy every time, every week, and we're being so consistent. Because one thing that I've seen over the time, I am like part of the technical class, whatever you want to call it. I'm always on the internet, not always, but I get on there. And so I see a lot of stuff go from something like this to something much more bigger. And the fact that we're all just out here just genuinely doing this, you know what I'm saying, is another reason why we want to continue to bring y'all this content.
That's perfect, man. Yeah. You hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
And we're just having a conversation like we would without this.
Get this podcast.
You're going to get it. Y'all
and I guess that's where we were actually talking about last was basketball.
Yeah.
And that kind of carries us back to that. Draymond Green did come out and say, you know, he does a podcast after, and I'm not a big Draymond Green fan, but
he's
been doing it the whole season.
You know what? Him coming back out the other day, they're at him saying, "You coming and doing your podcast live after you get done with a game, it's hurting your game." And he came out and said, "I ain't heard my shit. All I'm doing is getting on here talking. I'm not the one listening to me. Y'all the ones listening, not me."
Yeah.
Hey, at least he ain't out getting in trouble and running
or doing nothing dumb.
Never heard
driving accident, kills himself.
I don't even think I've heard anything bad about Draymond.
No, he's just an ass.
And the only thing, and let me tell you this: if they're like saying all he needs to be getting rest, he's sitting on his ass the whole time while he's doing the podcast,
and it's in his hotel room.
Yeah, and it's in his hotel room. Yeah, and guess what? Sometimes he looks so relaxed sitting there. I want to be thinking like, damn, this motherfucker might be sitting up in the bed, or he might even have his feet up. I know his hotel room is laid out. I know.
Don't you know that's nice?
Yeah, it's nice. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he got one of them good recliner chairs or something up in there. So he might even be getting his feet massaged the whole time he's on the podcast.
He's just Sean Watson.
All right,
now. No. The happy endings are not illegal.
Sean Watson was getting the feet facing panties.
and apparently,
like the dogs do.
Apparently, there's
feet facing panties.
There's a spot between your anus and your ball sack or something.
That's called a tank.
The tank,
okay,
yeah, that's what it is.
Well, that's what he wants to
because it taints your ass and it ain't your nuts.
I ain't never.
Y'all ain't never heard this?
Oh, man.
Man, where y'all be?
That's definitely what he got in trouble for right there.
That's going on.
This is the main spot I need you to massage right here.
Right here. Let me see. What kind of position? How do you want to think about what kind of position? You actually going to get that massage.
And on the other side, it ain't your ass. It ain't your stuff.
Okay, I got it.
It's right there.
I guess everybody carries one of them.
Everybody does.
No matter what gender you identify as.
No, every gender, every alphabet, super, whatever you want to talk about. Everybody got one of them.
Whew. again, this is gonna be one of them shows I go back
It's
and
like-
watch. We with Jamal.
It's like opinions and assholes. Everybody's got one. That's right.
You don't never know what you're gonna get.
Hottest team in baseball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I know it's hot down there. Damn.
Man, it's hot as
Where
this
they,
here.
where they at?
Shit. In Atlanta.
No, this is
Ooh,
this is
Georgia.
This is Washington.
Oh, good. Maybe we can go up there and kick that ass.
They did last month.
So, hold on, is this the softball World Series that's going on right
I don't
now?
know what this is.
Athletes Unlimited
Softball.
Oh, it must be beforehand because I swear the other day
It's
I just
some
seen
kind
them
of
finishing
all-star
up their
shit or
college softball or something like that.
That's a girl picture.
Oh, it's probably like the All-Star game for them, huh? We ain't watching.
There is so much that's not on ESPN's 30 for 30. Around
Yes.
the Horn is on ESPN News.
It's the dog days.
I mean, the hockey game's on right now.
HBN. Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. The hockey game is definitely on right
Yeah,
shit,
now.
we're begging. We're begging for content.
Yeah, we're begging for it at this point.
We're
Yeah.
waiting for sports.
And we ain't watching shit. Chicago, man.
I guess like man, we're gonna be those white people. They huh?